Throughout history, many kingdoms placed children on the throne. Some were only 6 years old. Others were even younger. When a king died unexpectedly, the crown often passed directly to his son. It didn't matter whether the child was ready, the kingdom needed a ruler, and so the child became king. To the outside world, these young rulers appeared powerful. They sat on golden thrones, wore jeweled crowns, and commanded entire armies. But reality was very different. Most child kings possessed little real authority. Instead, powerful nobles, advisors, and royal guardians controlled nearly every decision. These adults claimed they were protecting the kingdom, but many were actually fighting for influence and power. The young king often became the center of dangerous political games. Every lesson he learned was carefully controlled. Every friendship was monitored. Every action was observed. His childhood slowly disappeared behind palace walls. In some royal courts, elaborate ceremonies marked the beginning of a child king's reign. Ancient rituals reminded everyone that the king was chosen by destiny. The ceremonies were designed to inspire loyalty, but they also placed enormous pressure upon a child who barely understood the responsibility he carried. Many young rulers grew up isolated from ordinary life. They rarely played with children their own age. They rarely experienced freedom. While other children explored the world around them, the future king spent his days studying politics, religion, warfare, and court etiquette. Every mistake could have consequences. Every word could be judged. Every decision could affect an entire kingdom. As years passed, some child kings adapted to their role. They became skilled rulers, strong leaders, powerful monarchs, but others struggled under the weight of expectation. Fear and loneliness became constant companions. Some developed deep mistrust toward the people around them. After all, they could never be certain who was loyal and who was simply seeking power. History is filled with stories of child rulers manipulated by ambitious advisors. Some became puppets. Others rebelled against those who tried to control them. A few transformed into remarkable leaders once they reached adulthood, yet nearly all shared one thing in common. They lost something that could never be replaced: their childhood. The crown brought prestige, the throne brought authority, but neither could give back the years spent living under constant pressure. For these young rulers, power came at a price paid long before they were old enough to choose it. Today, historians continue to study the lives of child kings, not because of the crowns they wore, but because their stories reveal a timeless truth. Power and privilege do not always bring happiness. Sometimes the heaviest burden in the world is a crown placed upon a child's head. And behind the glory of kingship often stood a lonely child searching for a normal life that was never meant to be.